guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about T cells and natural killer cells and kind of what the difference is here. So let's start off with first, where did I get this beautiful image from? Well, I can thank Ed Utman and for posting this image, and you can find this on Flickr. Anyways, one of the things is that a T cell or a natural killer cell? So if you were to Google it online and search, you still wouldn't be sure which it is. Like, oh man, I'm not sure. Is that a T cell or a natural killer cell? And so you kind of watch this thing, and they look online. They say, well, T cells kill viruses and cancers specifically, versus natural killer cells. They kill viruses and cancers non-specifically. Okay, what exactly does that mean? Okay, so what I've done is I created two populations of cells. So we got our T cells over here, and so right here, and then in our second population, we have natural killer cells. And so we're going to see how they respond. So T cell number one, the only thing it touches is flu 1847. So if you have flu 1848, it ain't going to touch it. If you have breast cancer, you have COVID, you have any sort of virus you want to name, it's not going to touch it. Why? The only thing that T cell touches is flu 1847. If you have anything else, that T cell is totally and completely worthless. Well, the good news is you have more than just that one T cell. So let's look at our next T cell. And so our next T cell, for the sake of argument, the only thing it touches is BRCA positive breast cancer. So if you have BRCA negative breast cancer, it's not going to lift a finger. Why? Because the only thing it touches is BRCA positive breast cancer, right? It's not going to touch the flu. It's not going to touch any virus. It's not going to touch any other cancer other than that BRCA positive breast cancer. All right. Number three. All right. It touches, deals with COVID, the Delta variant. If you have the Omicron, if you have the original, if you have whatever the new latest greatest mutation is, it's not going to touch it, right? And once again, you go to number four. It deals with only the original strain, and we can go on and on and on, but you get the idea. Each T cell only deals with one and only one type of infection, right? And it's extremely specific. All right, versus your natural killer cells. All right, so you look at natural killer cell number one, and the thing it's going to deal with is it's going to kill any and all virus, right? And so it could kill flu 1847, 1848, 1849, 1850, 1851, blah, 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 right? Any and all flus. It could deal with any and all breast cancers, any and all cancers. It could deal with any and all COVIDs, any and all viruses. Right? It does not matter. This one natural killer cell can deal with it all. What about the second natural killer cell? Same story. It could kill any and all viruses, any and all cancers, right? And the thing is it's non-specific. All right, well, why is this? Well, in order to understand that, we have to understand how these cells work. So we got right here is we got a T cell, and this T cell, it's going to bind to this body cell. And so what happens is your body cells will have HLA markers, right? And so you have HLA A, B, and C. Half those you get from your mom, half those you get from your dad, right? And so I did the ones that you got from your dad in blue, the ones you got from your mom in green. But anyways, what this does is it allows your body to look at things differently, right? And so we got 6 different points of view looking at this this cell that's potentially infected with virus or cancer. And sometimes there are some bacteria that hide out in cells. This would also be picked up and maybe shown to this receptor. So any viral protein, any bacterial protein, any cancer protein coming on, anything that the cell is doing gets displayed by these receptors, right? Anyways, what happens is this T cell, it has a receptor that is a perfect match. And so now that it's a perfect match, it says, all right, you're an infection. Look, we got to get rid of you. And so go through and it will kill that body cell. Well, if you're cancer or you're a virus, that's not a very good plan for you. For the body, that's a wonderful plan, right? But not so good for the cancer. And so what the cancer cells will often do, or the viruses or the bacterially infected cells will do, is they'll actually get rid of these HLA markers. And so no marker, no antigen. And so now, guess what? That T cell is not going to be turned on, right? And so what happens? This T cell has nothing to latch onto, and so it cannot be activated. Well, the natural killer cell over here says, wait a minute here, where did all these markers go? We should be seeing a lot of markers here. You know what? I have no clue what's going on here. I don't know if you're infected with a virus. I don't know if you have cancer. I don't know if you have some sort of bacteria that likes to hide out within the cell. Only thing I know is we got a problem. And so I'm going to kill you because we're not taking any chances on that. And so that is how the natural killer cells can kill so many different types of cells that are infected with bacteria, viruses, or has a cancer, even though it has no idea what's going on. All right, well, I hope that helps. And once again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you'd like me to post a video on another topic, please let me know, and I'll gladly help. All right, see you next video.